People in the West are rarely exposed to how Islam is practiced today in the East. The rights of devout Muslims compared to the treatment of non-Muslims in the East is really going to shock you. Come and see. Last time we actually addressed a very important topic related to Islam, and the question was, can you question the actions of Muhammad? And today is a continuation of that very topic. Adam, welcome back, and thank you
you
of course,
so
for
very
taking
much,
the time
brother.
to do so. Yeah. So
Thank you so very much.
what do we have to say today versus what we have covered already last time?
Yeah, we left at Maria Qubtiya, who was one of the slaves of Muhammad. And I was like, what did Muhammad give to the Muslim? You know, there's a word called Muslim, who is a submitter, but then there's a word called Mu'min. You know, Mu'min is on a higher degree. Like anybody can be Muslim, right? But who's Mu'min?
That's right.
Quran actually tells us who's Mu'min.
That's right.
For that, let's go to the Suratul Mu'mineen. Imagine there's a surah called Mu'mineen. You know that, right, brother?
Yes, of
So
course.
in the Surah Mu'mineen, you know, what does Allah... Now, imagine this is what Allah is saying, not Muhammad. This is Allah saying. Allah is giving us certain descriptions of the Mu'min. This is Suratul Mu'minun. And it says, certainly will the believers have success. Al-Mu'mineen will have success. They who are during their prayer humble, okay, and they who turn away from ill speech. By the way, Muhammad actually did a lot of abusing, so I don't know, well, can we call Muhammad Mu'min then? Anyhow, we'll come to that later. And they who observe zakat is 2.5% that you give after a year from your savings, not from earning, but the savings that you had for 1 year. And they who guard their private part, such a beautiful verse. They who guard their private part, very beautiful. But the next sentence is really bad, brother. Except from their wives and those their right hand possess. What is a right hand possess? Right hand possess is a woman that you possessed with your right hand. According to the Islamic scholars, right hand is more powerful than your left hand. So when you possess somebody from your right hand, it means you have possessed her by the power, by the might. Means you can possess her from the war, from your money, and any other mean from the non-Muslims. So Muslim who are Mu'min on the highest level of Islam should, could, may, and will have sex with the woman that they possessed by any mean necessary, which mean is in power, that are slave women.
Actually, not only that, but let's highlight and emphasize she is not his wife. And also, even if she was married to someone else at the time of her capture, that is nullified by the virtue of the fact she is a slave now, owned by her captor, who is the mu'min, in this case, who is allowed to sleep with her. Other than that, I think life is good in the neighborhood. I mean, that's just all I can say.
Absolutely, brother. And by the way, she cannot be her wife because the verse is very clear. Except from their wives, أو ما ملكت أيمانهم.
Different categories, exactly.
Exactly, because if you make her your wife, then the verse does not has to give two different, categorizations,
Right.
Ala azwajihim aw ma malakat aymanuhum. Two different categorizations. Why? Because she is not your wife. By the way, even in Islam, if you look at it, let's assume a lot of people comes to me and say, hey, they are protecting her and all that kind of yada yada yas. But what about selling them? Can you sell your slave, brother?
Well, I mean, if you want to sell them, that means you own them, and therefore you want to earn income from them as well.
But then some Muslim says, no. But if she has given birth to your child, you cannot sell her.
I'm sorry, but Muhammad bought and sold, and there were many hadith about him buying and selling. So what's the difference here?
But even if she is the mother of the believer, so imagine there is a word called Ummul Walad. You must have heard that. Walad, the word is used for the slave woman who has actually given birth to your child. Means mother, walad
Right.
means the baby, boy, or the
Yeah.
son, or the boy, or the baby. So the hadith of Sunan ibn Majah, which is Sahih 2517, says, we used to sell our women and the mother of our children. Ummehatul Avaladin, plural, because it's children. So Walad Avaladin, plural. When the Prophet was still living among us, and we did not see anything wrong with that. Can I ask this question? In the east, in Pakistan, on the middle of the street, saying Muhammad did slave trading and allowed slave trading even after having sex with them.
In fact, Muhammad, in one incident, he saw that one of his soldiers took a slave woman that he lusted after. Oh, here I am. I'm using the word lusted. He liked, okay? And he sent a messenger telling him to bring her back to him. He was bargaining and negotiating, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. So in reality, this is the reality of Islam, and we can't even ask these questions because this is what the essence was. I personally was thrown out almost, not almost, like literally. Let's just put it this way, because it was almost dragging. Those guys was literally on front of my face like 2 inches, and I could feel the warmth of their breathing from the mosques for asking this question. And I use the most utmost sugar coated statements and the words that you can ever use. Yet the answer was 5:101, chapter number 5, verse 101. Do not ask questions, brother.
Yeah.
Believe.
لا تسألوا عن أشياء تبدى لكم تسؤكم. It will trouble you, basically, if you ask about it.
Exactly. So if you can't even ask questions, how can you have faith? You know, the basic essence of Islam is Shahada. Ashhadu an la ilaha illahu wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. The Shahada, bear witness. I bear witness. What kind of a bear witness is it? Did I see Muhammad? Did I see Allah? Did I smell Allah? Did I touch Allah? How did I even bear witness? You know, all these Muslims, 2 billion Muslims, don't even think about this very simple question. How can you bear witness when none of your 6 senses have actually experienced Allah or Muhammad?
Right. And of course, let's be fair here that even the Shahada is not found in its full formula in the Quran, but that's a whole different topic, obviously.
Very well said. And that brings me to my next question. You are such a beautiful person, my brother.
Thank you,
The
man.
first time the
Is
Shahada
everybody
was
taking
actually
notes of what he's saying? Yeah, keep it up.
the first time the Shahada was mentioned, the clear Shahada that Muslims actually say in the Shahada is mentioned in Sahih al-Muslim, not even Bukhari, brother.
Mm-hmm.
In the Kitabul Iman, in the book of Iman, the book of faith, in the chapter number 8, brother. And you know what it says? It says that your wealth and your property and your life is protected only if you recite La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, not before.
That's right.
So, once again, let's connect the dots. So, in the East, like we have said maybe in a couple of parts before, and we showed the persecution of the non Muslims in Pakistan. Is that non Islamic? Absolutely not, because their life, their wealth is not protected by the hands of a Muslim because they have not recited Shahada. Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 20, 21, 22, whatever, just go and read it. Kitabul Iman. This is the first time you guys have the Shahada, and it says this. It doesn't just say the Shahada. It says that to Muhammad, Muhammad is saying, I have been commanded to fight the people until they say the Shahada, and their lives and their wealth and their properties are protected only if they do that.
Right. Right. Well, brother, what are we going to talk about next time? Because we can at least wrap up this part and continue to add to it in the next episode.
Man, these episodes are running in so fast, but yes, we have a few more questions about Muhammad and the life of Muhammad, because the series, the current question is, can I ask questions about Muhammad or the
Yeah.
actions of Muhammad? So a few more, and then we will go into Islam in Pakistan in true essence.
Amen. Thank you so much again. And everyone, we appreciate you following us. And please continue to send us any comments and any suggestions. Until then, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And ring the bell so you will be notified when we release new content. Our mission is to reach Muslims with the gospel of Jesus Christ and help Christians engage with their Muslim neighbors. If you want to join us in this life-changing work, please support us on patreon.com/CIRA International, or just click on the link below.